Is this even a slice of bread? Let's roll. Tip number 1. Actually, tip number 0, since it should probably be common sense, wear a face mask. If you have gloves, wear gloves. You're handling packages, bring hand sanitizer. So tip number 1 is to always wear comfortable clothing. Well, yeah, I'm wearing denim shorts and I'm wearing a tank top. I am not wearing a belt because after 5 hours in a car, that starts to dig in. And also for the ladies or the people with breasticles, wear a sports bra because, like, even though you get like a uniboob effect, it's not like you know, when you wear a bra, like, men, you're not gonna know really, but like it kind of digs into one boob. So I just wear a sports bra just so that I'm comfortable in the breasticle region. And while I'm at it, I just picked up the first delivery of the day. We're going to a court. They're apparently open to some capacity now, so that's good. Yeah, time to drive back into the city. We're going to Cambridge right now. I am about half an hour away. I'm gonna put the windows down because it's a cool 78 degrees today, so that's real nice. Tip number 2, always bring quarters or have a parking app. There's nothing worse than getting a ticket and losing all the money that you just made on your run. So make sure you can pay for parking, and if not, like sometimes when I'm beating a deadline, I just double park, which is not the ideal. So just make sure you park in a legal spot. Rule number whatever. Even if you don't need to use the bathroom, if you go into a public place or a business and they have a bathroom, use it. Because along the same vein, stay hydrated, but don't drink too much so that you're like in the city with no place to pee, and then bad things can happen. For the love of God and all things holy, look for bikes. Just check for bikes before you open the door. There's something called the Dutch reach, I think, where you take your non-driver side door hand. So in my case, my right hand. You reach for the door handle with this hand, and then you're forced to look. You got mirrors, use them. I just dropped off. They asked me like 4 questions. Do I have family who have tested positive? And am I currently waiting for a test? Have I had any symptoms? Etc., etc., etc. And then they took my temperature. I'm at 97 point something, so I'm a little cool. Yeah, so even though the courts are open in some capacity, they're very restricting. All the security people were like, you must stand here. You must not move. Here, I'm going to say the same thing to you that I've already said 100 times today, and it's only 9:53. It's a pandemic, and you gotta still make money, and I still think that the USA opened too soon because look at us now. We're doing just great. Alright, so the next job we're doing, we're gonna do a couple mail runs. So basically businesses that get a shit ton of mail, they get couriers to grab their mail from the post office because there's just such a large quantity of it. I go to like the big post office in downtown Boston. I go through security, I pull up to the little dock where all the mail trucks are, you know, pretend that I'm a mailman for a little while. So I just dropped off 3 of these babies. Going to drop off this one now. It's also a good idea to keep track of what floor you enter the elevator on, because sometimes there are sub-levels down here, so just as a heads up. While I'm here though, I will give some advice. If you're looking to get into the delivery business, do your research. It's better to work for a smaller company in your area than a big company like DoorDash or Postmates, or like, because even when I was doing food delivery, I was making a whole lot more money working for a local food delivery service than I would be working for something like DoorDash. And I'm not like shitting on DoorDash, like that's just the first thing that comes to mind. And there's a lot of mutual respect. Like, you're actually a person. Technically, I'm an independent contractor, but you're a person and they know you, and there's just a lot more respect. Like, you're not just a number, you're not just a random person who's logging on to do a couple hours of delivery work. You're actually speaking to humans and interacting with humans, and it's nice. And you don't depend on tips because you make commission based on how many deliveries you do. That being said, there are some slow times. A global pandemic is one of those slow times. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Make money in different ways. That's what I'm saying. When you're out on the road, it can be difficult to find food when you're hungry, and it can be difficult to find, like, food that's good for you. So it's recommended to bring a snack or bring your own lunch. The snack in my car currently, fruit and nuts. Except this has cashews in it, and I'm allergic to cashews. So I don't know who put this in my car, but I can't eat this. It would kill me. Change of plans. I am actually just standing by in a random spot downtown, but I'm gonna order some Dunkies on my app and go pick it up. Dunkin' Donuts got me with the free donut. Now I'm just waiting for a job in the scenic downtown area. And it's kind of warm in here. Getting warm. I can't get over the name of this restaurant. It's so cute. Turns out this whole time I could have gone home.